I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this opening drive is headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
It's Hurts once again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
16 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
It's now
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense to the line fast.
52.
Third and 2, love to throw. Has his man, it stops. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. Love now on first and 10. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Ready.
Throw here, third down. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
97.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Loves to throw again. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 4. The Eagles.
Once more, it's Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 31. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
First down throwing from Hurts. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Hey, 73.
Hurts to throw. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. Fits it through the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
From the pistol, Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Set. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Kraft has it. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Packer first down.
Black. Ready. Ready. 10 black. 10.
Shotgun now for Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
Ready.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
To the air with Love. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Snap. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Sticking in the air. Love. On the move. Headed right. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Love now to throw. Has it in close. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Try left. 180, 180. Go silver, ready? Hey,
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
no touch that. No touch.
First down, around with Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Drill, 52. Set, go.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. This is Reed working the right side. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's another Packers first down.
Set,
A
ready.
gain of 26 yards.
45, ready.
First
From the red
down,
zone now.
Packers.
Finds him over the middle. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Ready, break.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready,
Throwing. It's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Love on 3rd and short. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
white.
First and goal.
Throwing again. Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.